Ta-da! Hello, everybody. This is day 1.053. It is the 4th of July, 2017, and just kind of doing a general status video today. Today being the 4th of July, there were a lot of fireworks yesterday and last night, and my daughter gets very, very excited about fireworks. We went out and about this time yesterday, it's about 7 o'clock, we went outside and we had s'mores and we watched the fireworks, and the people across the street did their fireworks, and the other people on the other side of the street did their fireworks, and then our neighbors did their fireworks. So there's one just now. So it was really kind of cool, again, to be, the lady next door that you invite over to watch fireworks. That was me and my daughter. So it was really kind of cool. And someone even brought my daughter a little sparkler. Katie did say something about, we could go buy fireworks. They're now kind of cheap. And I kind of tongue-in-cheek said, well, if you have money, go ahead. I don't have it. But that's been a bit of sadness in me this year. As in the past, we used to buy fireworks and set them off. And this year, we can't really afford to. And that's okay. I think you take a year off or two, and again, I'm the woman now. I'm not really into fireworks like I used to be. So that's kind of interesting. There are a couple things, sad things in a way. We're about a week away from some legal matters that are going to happen that I can't really talk about on YouTube. So I hope to have some resolution in about a week with some legal stuff. The second kind of sad thing is I have been kicked out of the Wednesday night support group that I can't talk about because it's the rules of the group. We can't talk about what happened in it. And I really do respect the leader, who decided to bump me. And it's been kind of a sad day today. I found out about it yesterday, and I was kind of a wreck yesterday. And today was kind of a bit of a, as I have time to think about it and process it and everything. I think it's for the best. But it was one of those things again, to be kicked out of a group and told, you're a threat or you're a negative influence or whatever, it was. I'm not gonna tell you what it was. Again, it's like, you're not a bad person, but the mixture was off, and again, so I respect her decision to kick me out, but it makes me makes me wonder what's going to happen tomorrow at the group meeting, and she's going to say, I kicked Robin out of the group, kicked the full-time trans woman out of the group, but it's not really a poor me. It's just kind of sad in a way, But in equal measure of sadness, I'm also kind of elated because it gives me my Wednesday night back, and I get to do stuff with my daughter again. And there was only 4 weeks left anyway, so it's not like a huge loss. And really, as a fully transitioned trans woman, really wasn't getting much out of the meetings anyway. So although it was nice to listen and offer advice when I asked, I didn't try and tell people what to do. But I would say things, well, have you thought about that, or did you consider that? And so, in those regards, I think I was a pretty good influence, but apparently, whatever. So, time to move on. But again, kind of sad today. I'm like, happy, sad, happy, sad, happy, sad. And really, other than that, went walking today. Been off my diet a little bit. Had rallies for lunch, which was awesome. Did a lot of painting over the last couple of days with my daughter. And a bit of a shift as far as finances go. I've not bought any paint. In fact, I've thrown a lot of paint away, recycle and whatnot. But, I found, like, in cleaning out the basement, like 6 cans of white. And so since we're really just doing the base coat anyway, it doesn't really matter what it is. And it's white. Half, flat or semi-gloss or whatever. It's the undercoat, so it doesn't really matter. And it's been fun to just paint, and the house. This room will be probably one of the last rooms to go, but they're all going to be white. So make it easier to sell. And I don't know when we're going to sell, if we're going to sell. There's just so many things I don't know about, and that's a week from now I'll know a little more, hopefully. But to a certain degree, and I did say this at last Wednesday's meeting, and I think it's about me, so my thing. I kind of had voiced the idea that I was somewhat afraid that the transition would go on forever. That I would forever be going towards the horizon on my transition. And even though I'm full time and everything else, that it's like kind of quasi parallel lines. They never intersect. I'll get very, very close. But I'll never be a woman. I'll never be a genetic woman, obviously, but I'll get pretty darn close. Again, looking at some big things. There's things that need to be done with the house. Definitely my daughter comes first. Those things come first. But then, once she's taken care of, then, do you fix this in the house? Do you replace the carpets? Do you put new gutters in? There's a lot of optional things. And then there's my surgery. To a certain degree, I'm on hold right now. If there was extra money, and obviously right now I can go day to day pretty good. I shave in the morning and that's it. But I really could be doing some electrolysis on my face as well as the surgical site. But I feel like in some ways the time frame has like expanded. I'm nowhere near. Originally I was going to try and have surgery now, June, July, before my health insurance reset. Oh, I guess my health insurance reset. Hey, what was I going to say? But, sorry, train of thought just derailed. Oh, but that wasn't going to happen. And so now, it could be, a year or more or less. I think probably March, May, June, July of next year. So it's like, I don't have the money, and I weigh too much. I'm too fat. So when you have 6 to 8 months to take care of it, and there's really nothing you can do, you only can do what's right in front of you. Which like for me today was walking, was exercising, was eating my vegetables, was that. So I lose the weight. And my hope is the finances will follow. Right now I don't have anything. There's nothing in the war chest is empty. There's nothing in there. But there's a potential for, as time goes on, to start to save, and let things fill up. Let the emergency fund fill up. Let this fill up. I need to make sure that my daughter's taken care of first, all those things. And so, like I said, I hope to have some financial, more stability as the future goes on. So, and really, that's just about it. Kind of low key. Like I said, I'm kind of sad by getting kicked out of the group, but kind of relieved. And I know, too, that as far as the other goes, I will lose the weight in time. That's within my control. And don't spend the money and save it when you can. That's the other thing. But there are things that pop up. Like I said, my daughter needs to come first. And take care of the repairs of the house when they come up. So, like I said, but I feel like that time frame has kind of gotten longer. I'm thinking about what happens in 2 years and what happens in 3 years, and I was trying to see about maybe moving next summer because my daughter graduates, her elementary school, and I was like, well, that may not really work out because when I filed bankruptcy, I really can't do anything with the house right now. All I can do is just rebuild my credit slowly, and it's one of those things. It's like in some regards, you're stuck. Basically I'm just losing weight, letting my hair grow. So Anyway, that's it. And hopefully everyone is doing wonderful. If you are in your transition journey, hopefully things are going your way. And we have our good days and our bad days. And that was something else too about, I was thinking about, I had thought that, I never thought that once I had reached a certain point, my life would get better, but it's definitely less stress, where I am now. But there's still some things, they're just bigger, they take longer and bigger picture things that now I'm working towards and whatnot. So, all right, on that note, this is me on day 1.053, and I will see you all later, Gators. Bye. Good luck.